So the homework 8 YouTube is about making a table with true or false based on the the pro- propositional calculus. What mean compute the functional values of the logical expressions. So here the truth tables is a mathematical table used in logic. So to make it, we connected with we use the Boolean functions. First of all, so here we use for letter P, Q, or S, and we assign the value true or false to each. So first of all, we make a list true or false. So we prepare A. Let me show you. Prepare A is a list true or false. So we have two value here. So here we print the format. So let's talk about it later. It isn't just the format of the table we're gonna print out. So the table have eight column, which is P, Q, R, S. P and Q are S, not RS, and P and Q are not RS. So we combine it, those letter in mean we gradually gradually uses like, so for P and A, and then Q and A, and then R and A. So for P and A, P will have a two value, true or false. So and similar with Q, R, or S. And then we assign T1 with P and Q. So if we say P is true, Q is true, so T1 is true. Or P is true, Q is false, so T1 is false. And same with that, T2 is RRS, T3 is not RS, T4 is P and Q are not RS. Or we have more, I don't think we have more. Or we have more R and S, something like that. So we have D5 or something. So now we have 4 more values. Yeah. So we just print out like the gradually P, Q, R, S, the string of the test value. So string of true or false. So here, T1, T2, T3, T4. Yep. And then we call the function, and then we run. Oh, I forget to say the table too small. Okay, so here P, we have P. If P is true, so, and if Q is true, we have true. For the first function, P is true, 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 true. For the first one, P is true, Q is true, R is true, S is true. So P and Q gonna be true. P is true, Q is true, so P and Q is gonna be true. R is true, S is true, so R or S is gonna be true. But not RS is mean opposite with true is false. And here, so everything true, so here's the values is true either. So for here, P is true, Q is true, R is true, but S is false. So P and Q is same true, but R or S we say true or false can be true. For here, but not true, not true is mean false. And sorry, and same true or false is mean true, can be true. And P is true, Q is true, R is false, S is false. Same thing here. R or S can be true, and not RS is mean false. And if P is true, Q is true, so P and Q is gonna be true. But R is true, R is false, S is false, so it's have to print false, R is false, so not false is means true. And same here, one thing or another. I mean one this one on or that one is mean true. Maybe true. So true, P is true, Q is false. So one true and one false. This is gonna be false. For example, number 1 is smaller than number 2 is true, but number 2 is bigger than larger than number 3 is false. So 1 smaller than 2 and 2 bigger than 3, so definitely false, and so on. So I just explain the table how it's work. Okay, thank you for listening. I'm Marshall. Goodbye.